Hello and welcome back. This is episode two of my two series episode on how digital technologies can reduce carbon emission. In the previous episode, I talked about multiple digital technologies, which were in building energy management solutions, smart lighting, smart thermostats, energy metering solutions, and energy optimization apps, and how they can actually reduce the wastage in commercial buildings and residential buildings. In this episode, I'm going to talk about how the same can be done in using smart grids. Now, smart grids are advanced electrical distribution systems which use digital technologies to improve the efficiency, reliability, and sustainability of energy distribution. With that, let us go to the presentation. Smart grids, and we're going to talk about the context where deployment of energy grids could reduce carbon emission as much as 9% by 2030 and up to 30% by 2050. Now, the important question is, how do smart grids work? The smart grids are a combination of intelligent metering systems, which have sensors, meters, and a networks where there is a two-way communication between electricity producers and consumers, who then, depending upon the load, the peak load parameters, give inputs to people to reduce energy consumption in the peak towers and against which they're incentivized. And this would have a very big impact on reducing the load on the grid. With that, the sensors and meters collect data on energy usage and grid conditions and optimize them. And then there are distributed energy resources, which are rooftop solar panels and wind turbines, which enable the pressure, the peak of the grid to be reduced into renewable sources of energy. The final important thing is energy storage and how energy is stored in renewable sources. And finally comes the grid optimizations, which is advanced analytics and machine learning algorithms which optimize the grid performance and predict future demand. Now, the technology components of smart grids compose of advanced metering infrastructure, which is a system of smart meters which provide real-time data on electricity usage and grid conditions. This allows utilities to optimize grid performance, reduce outages, and manage energy demand better. The next one is the digital energy resources, which is which basically are sensors and automated systems which monitor the flow of electricity in a distribution grid. Then comes the storage systems, which is use of batteries and other storage technologies which store excess energy generated by renewable sources like wind, power, solar for later use. That helps reduce the demand on fossil fuels. And finally comes the microgrids, which are local energy grids that can operate independently of the main power grid and optimize it at a local level to provide renewable and sustainable, affordable energy to homes, business, and communities. And these are smart grid vendors: ASEA, Brown Brovary, Siemens, Honeywell Electric, Schneider Electric, and so on and so forth. Now, coming back to the use of digital technologies. And in the previous video, the link of which is here in the comment section of this video, I talked about multiple digital technologies which can change the home and office consumption of energy. But however, in the smart grid section, I talk about how the distribution of energy can be optimized. And the combination of all of these have a very significant impact in the overall reduction and optimization of our carbon footprint. As more and more countries adopt these technologies, we are going to have a sustainable future for ourselves. And therefore, this is a very, very important dimension of the ESG agenda, which has shifted from a peripheral conversation to the boardroom. Hope you liked watching these videos. Do share, comment, and provide feedback as you deem fit, and wait till I put up other videos on the subject. Thank you for watching.